What's up, coin hunters? Today we got something pretty monumental for me. We got our first viewer subscriber inquiry, basically. So someone had messaged me, emailed me about making 10 silver monkeys for him of the barrel monkeys. So I agreed to him and I made the monkeys. This video is going to be the process of that and some of the roadblocks I came into along the way. It took it was a lengthy process. There were some missed pours, some molds didn't get filled all the way, some molds collapsed. I didn't film those, unfortunately. I had a few things happen. So stick around the video, see what happened, how it turned out, and let's jump right into it. I'm trying to play around and see which side of the monkey prints better first. I wasn't really thinking about it at first, but some come out with a little more detail than others. So now that I'm thinking that, I've been flipping the monkey. So I'm gonna see which side of the monkey it needs to be face down first. I'll tell you guys, this is a pretty long process. Each one takes, you know, about an hour to fully get poured. 45 minutes to an hour. And I'm bent over the whole time trying to work on this. Oh my God. Here we are at the table, and like I said, these were a little tricky to cast, honestly, doing the numbers. Yeah, at first, the first video wasn't too bad. I turned out pretty well. So to the viewer that purchased this lot, I'm adding this in just because I feel like this wasn't too detracting from the total of it, and it adds about an extra gram, believe it or not, between this little crevice in the leg right here and this. So a little extra 1.5 grams or so. You know, if you don't like how that turned out, then we can do a swap. I can make you another one, and then we just mail back and swap it. But I'm adding that in for now just to add a little extra weight to the thing. So this came out, we'll actually weigh this right now. I grabbed a new scale just because I still can't find my other ones. So I did put some batteries in this already and get this ready to go. So we'll see if we can actually see this on the screen. We can. I'm gonna add this on there. Let me move this up so you can see the numbers a little better. I raised it up a little. Switch this to grams. Oh, no, that's tear. Switch this to grams, and then we'll just start loading these up. They actually do stack pretty well. I'll show you that real quick over here. They do stack pretty well, honestly. They kind of settle right into themselves. Somewhat. You might not be able to stack them all up, but there's 5 of them. Let's get those placed right in there. It's 157. Place these guys in here. So you're looking at 317 grams. So that's about a 1/4 ounce extra on top, you know, extra 7 grams on top of 6 or 7 grams on top of the 10 ounces that I charged them for. So that just goes to show, you know, when you do get hand poured silver, you know, you pay a little bit of premium on top. You're not getting an exact 10 ounces. Most of the time, you actually get a little bit over because it's very difficult for the sandcaster or poured bars to get exactly 1 troy ounce every time. Very difficult. And I don't, you know, with the premiums nowadays, I think they're out of hand, and I feel like the only way to combat that is to actually provide silver to the market and sell silver, you know, and as long as you're able to recuperate the amount of silver that you put into it, I really don't see much room, you know, for some of these guys. Some of these people and dealers are making like, you know, 20% profit on certain items, and it's ridiculous. You know, you're looking at silver eagles for $40, just around $40. I can't even believe it. It's too much for me. But, and I've been stacking silver since 2017 when it was $16 an ounce. You know, the good old days. I know some people, you know, they have a little bit of experience on top of me. They remember it being much lower. You know, a little further back in time. But needless to say, I'm a huge fan of hand poured silver, whether it's sand casted silver or just silver bars and rounds. Because you do get you get to support an artist or, you know, silversmith, and it also puts a little extra silver in your pocket. You know, you get an extra 7 grams, 6 grams on top of the purchase. And, you know, I really like the idea of hand poured silver. Because you can touch it, you don't have to worry about scratching up coins and, you know, denting bars or something. Or, you know, if this thing tones, it's probably going to look pretty good compared to, you know, a coin that toned and it has milk spotting and all sorts of weird stuff attached to it. But I know you guys are waiting for it, and I'm waiting for it too. Let's pick up some monkeys. Oh man, I lost already. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. That's about all I can get, but, you know, 3 or 4. Let's see if we can check that out. That is sweet. I like to call stuff like this functional art because it really is a art piece. Each one is a little different, and it tells a story. For me, it tells a story of hard work, you know, and persistence. This was not a overnight process that, you know, I got lucky at. This takes a little bit of practice to actually develop some skill with. So I'm super thankful that, you know, some of my viewers like what I do and appreciate some of the hard work I put into this stuff. The editing the videos, you know, that's one thing. But when it really comes down to making something custom like this, something really cool, that means a lot to me. It really touches my heart. It makes me really happy throughout the day, just to know that some people, you know, actually enjoy watching my videos and seeing me make stuff like this. And it's not just hard work done in vain, you know. I'm very thankful for the amount of views that I've been getting. Every time I look at my YouTube analytics, it just, you know, makes me smile because it's not just I started this channel in June or July, but it's been a long road before that just to acquire the skills necessary to even have, you know, the courage to do something like this. And I've started businesses in the past and fell on my face, you know. So just to put all that stuff aside and try to bring as much value to the customer as possible, this makes me very happy. I'm really happy just to film this and make these and provide these to people if they want. I thought this idea was really cool because, I mean, you kind of forget about these. This is like a 90s toy. I remember growing up with these. Obviously not with the faces and the hands. They looked a little different back then, but I thought it was a cool idea, you know, to bring some character to silver pouring, you know. I probably won't be stamping these. Just, I don't know where you would put any stamp that would keep the detail, you know. Because any stamping is really going to disfigure the figure of it since it's so slender and thin, you know. It's kind of tough to get on camera, but, you know, maybe back of his head, but then I'm altering the face, you know, and if you did it on the butt or something, then it'd probably mess up the legs or something. I'm not sure. I'm just going to stay away from it. You know, I got the video to show that I did pour these out of a 99 fine silver bar. I used the germanium mint bar. But what are you gonna do? I don't know how you would go about that other than maybe getting like a really small stamp, which I don't have to do right there. But I mean, either way, I think it's awesome, and you could always test it. You know, if you were to like sell this to a dealer, they obviously have their Sigma metalytics, and they'd be able to test this with that it's, you know, pure silver. But drop a like down below and subscribe if you haven't. I put out videos just about every week. I try to stay good about it. From one silver stacker / coin collector to another. I hope you guys have a great day.